Buster and the Great Swamp by Marc Brown. "Hey, Buster," said Arthur. "Why are all your clothes for this trip green and brown?" "I'm visiting a bayou," Buster explained, "and I don't want the alligators to see me." "This is a bayou," said Buster's father. "It looks like a swamp." Buster took a deep breath. "It smells like one too." "Dear Binky, this would be a good place to film a scary movie. We could call it The River of No Return." Buster. "Dear Francine, we saw a log that looked like an alligator, or maybe it was an alligator that looked like a log. I couldn't tell for sure." Buster. They stopped to watch some kids catching crabs in the water. "What kind of crabs are they?" asked Buster. "Buster crabs," said one of the boys. "Really?" said Buster. "My name is Buster." "I'm Jude," said one boy, "and this is Diego, Morgan, Ulysses, Alexander, Andrea, and Marcus. You see," he added, "the crabs come in through here, but then they can't get back out." "Dear Arthur, I watched some kids catch crabs. They used bait in a trap to do this. The crabs are hungry, but not very smart." Buster. "Can you catch swamp monsters that way?" Buster asked. "I've heard they're pretty smart. I wish I can see one now." "Dear Muffy, I wonder what kind of bait you use to catch a swamp monster. I hope it's not Buster bait." Buster. "I can show you where a swamp monster is," said Jude. "We'll take the pirogue." "The what?" asked Buster. "It's a kind of boat," Ulysses explained. "That's how we say it in Cajun." "Dear Brain, there's a language down here called Cajun. It's a lot like French. It came to Louisiana when people moved here from Canada." Buster. Buster kept a sharp lookout in the pirogue. "How will I know a swamp monster when I see one?" he asked. "They look like big lizards," said Jude. "They're really long and have sharp teeth." There was a splash nearby. "What was that?" Buster asked. He looked around carefully, but he didn't see anything. Dear Binky, the bayou is filled with plants that boats can get stuck in. The swamp monsters like it when that happens. Buster. Later, Buster drove away with his father. I wish we had seen a swamp monster, said Buster. I know we were close. Dear Muffy, it's harder to find swamp monsters than I thought. They're very good at hide and seek, especially the hide part. Buster. Stop the car, Dad, Buster shouted. It's a swamp monster. Buster, I'm not so sure. I think it's an alligator. Looks like a swamp monster to me, Buster insisted. Wait until the gang hears about this. Dear everyone, we don't have any swamp monsters up here, but I know there's something living under my bed. If I find it, I'll let you know. Buster.